Hey, so see, whatever you are going to do in this life, always try to avoid unwanted billing. Do you know why I said that? All right, so now the billing I'm talking about is not the billing from your girlfriend, it's not the billing from your wife or your family member. This is billing that your car is going to place on you, and you know it's going to choke. Alright, so I'm o.victor, m-zord for short, and this is m-zord Republic. So if you are a newcomer, welcome. I love to have you here. So please subscribe, click like, and ring the notification bell. You know, this is where I give you tips and the things you need to do, you know, to keep your car in shape. Why? Because that is why I'm here. Yes. Alright, so now, have you ever heard of gear oil service? Of course, you know, everybody have heard of engine oil service. You know, it is paramount. It is compulsory for you to do that. But gear oil service, it is also very paramount, because you are meant to change your gear oil at every 60,000 miles that your car traveled. So you, brother Richard, Toyota Corolla user, brother Korede, Camry user, you've never done it in your life before. In fact, and it's not like you bought your car new. You got it Tokumbo, and you've even passed through that 60,000. There is danger lurking around. Billing is passing through your house and is going to branch if you do not take note. On this fateful day, a car drove into the workshop and he was like, all right, please, my engine is overheating and it is not moving well. And we're okay, no problem, please drop it, we are going to check it out for you. Then guess what? When we check the car, there is no oil in the gear. Now, for every automatic vehicle, there's always a need for you to put ATF. It is called automatic transmission fluid. All right, so that is actually what the your torque converter use. You know, don't let me go into the gibberish and into the into the paparazzi. All right, but you know what happened? Then we're like, all right, we'll check the car for you. So we go on the road test. After we found out that there's no oil in the gear, we refilled. We had to, you know, put oil into it. Then we went on the road service, and behold, what, you know, the first thing we noticed is that the gear is not selecting. It's not selecting from 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, automatic transmission always are probably 4 or 5 or 8, you know, changing gears. So now we noticed that the gear is not selecting from 1 to any other thing. Then we were checking and we're like, okay, so now since the gear was not selecting, then that's what is causing the overheating of the engine. Why? Because it's working at an RPM, but you know, it's just driving and driving. It does not understand. All right, so now and this could have been avoided by just doing the gear oil service. Now, how do you know that your gear oil is due for service? Now, there's always a dipstick for some cars. Some cars have engine oil dipstick and they also have gear oil dipstick. So always check your dipstick. Check if the oil is gauged. That is why there's always a need for you to always do your gear oil service. Yes, because in fact, if you change your gear oil today, in the next 60,000 miles, you need to rechange it. You need to change it into another thing. Now, I'm talking about Toyota standard. If it were to be all this luxury car, they can't go that much. Probably when they get to 40,000 kilometers, you need to change it. But for Toyotas, you still have the chance of driving to 60,000 kilometers. But you, brother Richard, you have never done gear oil service in your car before, ever in your life, and you've always been hearing it. Or probably you've not heard of it. Now you've heard it, Abby. Now, that is that. So please always try and do your gear oil service as at when due. And you know how much this is going to call the man. That is why I call it an unwanted billing. He has to change the whole gearbox of the car, and this gearbox costs how much? 600k for the Tokumbo. Yes, so that is what I call unwanted billing, and it's joke, I tell you. So all right, that is that for today. So that is that for today, and I will always be here to, you know, to serve you hot as it they come. So please, if you've not subscribed, like, and ring the notification bell. I love ya. Stay with ya. See you next time.